Well, interesting. I think that whoever I'm talking to here probably feels really good about whatever your situation is right now. You're sitting amongst a nice feeling of give and take, ebb and flow. Finances don't feel to be a huge problem here. Although, there may be some ups and downs with some things. I think, though, this new idea that you've got going on, what are you doing that's new in your life? You're feeling positive about it, and I think that this to me feels like a great big deep breath, like, you know wow, I'm finally doing it. You're finally doing what it is that you're really centered on, what your focus is on, Scorpio. It feels like it's very much uh, about your career path, your work, how you've balanced that out finally. But the King of Cups, more than the fact that it's your energy, it's like saying you are finally in your element. You're finally doing what you're meant to do. And the Ace of Wands is that positive boom. You're doing it. It's what you're supposed to do. The Ace of Wands is the new beginning. It's that stroke of genius, that fired up action. All right. First, I want this one. The Two of Pentacles, yet again. The idea that whatever you're doing here, creatively, is really going to bring that financial balance. And I think that if this is a new thing, the early signs indicate that I think it looks like it's going to be pretty balanced. Oh, now I got to take these. This is a harsh energy to have to work with. The King of Swords and the Seven of Swords. And that's the stuff that I'm more concerned with this than anything, because I think as an artistic flow goes, you're really on the right path to finding your true road, the road you're supposed to be taking right now. But we've got this obstacle energy. It's resistance with clarity, but it's resistance nonetheless. It's struggle, competition, it's verbal disagreements about something. It's it's maybe fighting the good fight. Maybe in the past you were working with these kind of energies, the big boss with the big bad attitude and the bad toupee, sweating over your lunch, just the frustration that comes with this kind of a person when they show up feeling like I think they're showing up here. I get the feeling that this energy right here, this kind of controlling, demanding, constantly needy and demanding energy. Let me see, hold on. Yeah. There's the struggle in the past. I want to say this is past energy. So I really don't want to say that this is anything more than a struggle maybe you've overcome. And maybe you've already begun the journey into stepping into your own. What's going on, you guys? We've got sweetheart. We've got faithfulness. And the young woman. So I think that the new beginning, whatever you're beginning here, you've got a good support system around you. You have someone in your corner that you know you can trust. Oh, what was this? Cheerfulness. That's all right. It got left behind during that pick, but honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. I think you're overcoming the negative that the King of Swords and the Seven of Swords really brings through. That's that frustrating, kind of demanding bullshit energy that controls your life. And now it feels like you're finally gaining the control that you're seeking out of your own situation. Now, the connection, the support system during this new endeavor is here. It sort of overrides anything negative that you may have gone through here. Now, I need something for present. The Seven of Wands. The Magician. I love that. I love that. And even with the Seven of Wands, and I'll tell you why, the Six of Cups. So, this new project, this new endeavor, if I had to take and pick one of you, I would say this thing is something you've been connected to probably all of your life. It may be generational. You may come from, it may be deeply rooted in the same energy, your past. The thing that you're embracing now as your true calling, maybe something that has been generational in your family. The Magician says that, and I almost feel like, and I know one of you, and I'm not going to say who you are, my dear. One of you is a Scorpio. I'm going to tell you, you've kind of got that magic thing going on. Whether you know it or not, you got that magic inside of you. And I think it probably is generational. If I had to guess, I think I probably made aware lately that for one person in particular, the road you're traveling is definitely generational. But let me give you a warning. Now, this is Seven of Wands. To me, that's your competition. And boy, oh boy, have you got competition. Now, the Two of Pentacles is that equal balance. It's that, you know what it is. It's that lifestyle, the balance between work and home and pleasure and sorrow and happy and sad. It kind of makes everything flow evenly. Life flows more certainly under the Two of Pentacles. But the Seven of Wands, my dear, that is competition. Now, let me tell you, whoever you are, in whatever corner of the earth, and you're shaking your head, and you're manifesting exactly what it is that deep down inside you know is your true calling. You know it's the direction you're supposed to be seeking. You've also got this Seven of Wands. You've got that competition, that competitive edge. And for the one case I know of, the competition is deep. The competition is ruthless. The competition can put a freaking hex on you if they want to. Remember I said that. Remember I told you about that about me. So, I'm letting you know. And this is really getting too one-to-one, but it's just something I gotta say. In this competitive edge, there may be someone lurking in your current energy as you take the next step onto the bridge. You may have someone who may be putting a bad mojo on you. It's part of the journey with this competition. I'm putting that message out for somebody who may need it, because it's very much resemblant to me. If I was to take the Magician and flip him on his head, Suddenly he turns into a mischievous kind of energy who really likes to mess with people's lives, kind of likes to take advantage of their positive energy and turn it into a negative so that they can override their competition. You're going to see that energy. You're going to feel it, whoever you are that's watching this. We've got kind of a monkey-like mischievous energy at the center of what you're going through right now. And maybe, just maybe, you should possibly take some spiritual precaution to protect what this new artistic project is. Because I almost feel like that magician in reversed may just be trying to pull something on your life too. And I wouldn't want that to happen because it's happened to me. I'm going to make it public now that I've just said it. And I'm gonna say it. And I guess I'm going to pay for it. Probably. I'm not mentioning names, and I don't have any proof of who has done it. And I can't really say it's a curse because I've had curses on my life before. This is a lot of bad BS, bullshit mojo from someone. And they're honestly taking me to task. Let's just say that. They've taken me to task. And I'm riding through it. I think if they're watching, and I'm pretty sure they may be, can't say for sure, that you kind of know that you just can't win. Now, let's move on to you guys. Let's talk about this magician and what he's manifesting. Is he in your corner? Is he against you? I don't know who he is or what he wants. But we have the Queen of Swords here. Now, the Queen of Swords is that all-focused, independent, queen effing bitch. And that may be exactly where you need to be. If someone is monkeying with your mojo or your well-being, if somebody is screwing karma into you, you have got to take the issue at hand. The Ace of Pentacles, I think, with the fact that I almost feel like this is somebody who doesn't wish you well. Let's put it that way. There may be somebody who's not wishing you well on your journey. And maybe a new plan needs to come into play for whoever you are. You just need to be aware. And watch for the signs. Watch for the changes. Now we have the Jack of Wands. I certainly see that you have the action. You have the motivation, let's say, to move you into the next part of your journey. And I really do love this for you. I think that you're overcoming this negative energy at some point. I also think you know what it's like to have somebody unload a bunch of mojo on your life too. It isn't fun. It isn't fun. Okay. Constancy. I also have somebody who plays with me from the hereafter. So it's somebody in the afterlife that messes with me too. But this time, a mortal energy got me. The foe. God damn it. That's a warning. Now, I want you to sit and take a breath. Okay? If you are shaking your head and understanding that it's a possibility that somebody feels so threatened by you that they are going to mess with your mojo, your spirit. Now we have Lover here. I think you've got a protective energy around you. I think that person is very much devoted to keeping you safe. That is the constancy against someone who you may need to be prepared to be guarded against. And again, I'm hearing it's somehow connected to the actual competition that you're facing. Now, I know I'm probably speaking a lot of gobbledygook to somebody, or to probably a lot of you, but I know there's at least a handful of you who understand completely what I'm talking about here. All right, now, I want the future for Scorpio, the Emperor. Now, don't let this control you. If this situation, even if it's just not, if it's just referencing competition, there's a need to take control in your own way. Go with your own guidance on this. Really guide yourself. Be the controlling factor. Whether you're being controlled by someone with positive, or whether you are controlling the positive manifestation of what you're doing. But it's also possible, again, that our magician friend here might just be trying to control you through bad mojo. They see you coming. This is competition who is threatened by you. The Three of Pentacles. Good. So we have a cooperative energy here. And now the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups. So you have this kind of turning and walking away from something here too. That can be abandonment. But I hate to use that as abandonment. I don't remember where I saw this definition of the Eight of Cups. But it basically said that the Eight of Cups is the actual separation between you and something that you put your life into and then had to walk away with, yes, a sense of disappointment, but also a sense of moving towards the gold, moving towards the glory, a better life, the better day. And so whoever gets the warning out there that you may be the victim of someone's bad intentions. Let's just lighten that whole mojo thing up a little bit and call it ill will, bad intentions. I really think more than anything, it's because they feel threatened. It's really about that Seven of Swords kind of, they're going to fight for what they want, whether it damages you or not.